Oh, wait. Is that it? All right. Okay. Whoa. Howdy and aloha, everybody. This is James with Monotalk here in Anaheim, California, talking to you today, April 23rd, 2018. And Monotalk is where people come and use their words. You know, civil, human words, using your mouth to speak and, thinking about what you're talking about. Anyway, a lot of people come on here that are usually liberal, progressive. Let's put some labels out there. Why not? Even some Justice Dems. We have some libertarians that come on here. We have definitely a lot of Green Party people that come on here. Sometimes we might have some hardcore Democrats and some hardcore Republicans, but it's okay. We welcome everybody. We want to know what you're thinking. We want to know what's going on in your brain. We want to know how we can all kind of get together, find common ground, and fix what's happening out there, which is, if you haven't noticed, it's a kleptocracy, right? A kleptocracy. It's the elitists taking and controlling everything, right? You have to agree with that, because if you don't, then you're probably missing the point of why there are so many YouTube shows out there talking about this very, very important ordeal or problem. Is that we have a two-party system, right? And that's all we've had. There's only two countries on this planet that have two parties that are major power over the country. The first one is the United States of America, and the second one is Malta, about the size of Anaheim, California, which is where I'm at. So that kind of says a lot. There's so many countries out there that have other parties besides two. There are countries that really don't have them, but that's very seldom, very far, few and in between. But basically, our democracy is being ruled by a two-party oligarchy, and I call them the mosquito dick club, the deep state. Some people that maybe they're connected to CIA, FBI, who knows, but they do some pretty crazy stuff out there to a lot of people. Oh, what do I have now? Green Party news. Oh, yeah, that's coming soon. Anyway, just letting you know. Oh, I got to change that. So, how to come on? Let me give it a second. So, Monotalk is basically this, and I'll just tell you what it really is. It's where a lot of people that are really concerned about our health care, about our infrastructure, about the wars that we've created all over the world, right? And it's pretty much everywhere, right? I mean, we're really trying to make a difference and help out and find a way to bring people together to. Why is that so freaking big? Yeah, and there's just so many other things too. I mean, not just healthcare. We're talking about. I wonder if that's going to be too small. Yeah, too small. We're not just talking about healthcare. We're also talking about some other important issues, like now that's too big. Anyway, whatever. So the wars, stopping all the aggression, and us meddling in wars for so long. Out of the 240 years that we've been around, 223 of those years we've victimized about 80 countries, changing regimes, altering elections, killing, assassinating, creating wars to dictate what we believe are the America's interests. Now, I'm not big on any of that, and I love this country and I love everybody in it, but I am not big on the legislators, the current legislators, the judiciaries, and the executives that are out there right now, which are doing some really terrible things. Here's one thing that I know they just did, and again, this is a place where you can come and hang out and have fun. Everybody come in here and enjoy the show. I wonder if there's anybody out there. Oh, wow, I think there's something going on. You know what? What's going on out there? Okay, am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay, nobody else is on. I'm usually on Mondays. Okay, I don't see anything else going on. Okay, here's why I really and truly have this show is because I really want to save the planet and all of its inhabitants. Yes, big broad stroke, but I want to do my best to people that I believe in that are going to do the best for us, not for their corporate donors, the elitists, their super PACs, and their giant lobbying bodies. People that don't take corporate donations are the people that I'd like to see in office, and most of those people are green. As a matter of fact, they're all green. So if you want to keep voting for the two-party oligarchy, keep voting Republican. If you want to keep voting for the two-party oligarchy, keep voting for the Democrats. And see how far that's gotten you. I mean, Martin Luther King just recently had his anniversary of his death, which is terrible and wrong, and there's so many angles and perspectives and information that's come from that, which is terrible. But the People's March, the People's March that he had was a great march. And then he discusses everything that was happening back in those days, and it's still happening. All that is still happening. We still don't have a healthcare system that takes care of everybody, full comprehensive eye, ear, nose, throat, ENT, um, physical, dental, everything, full comprehensive, universal healthcare for all. I mean, I'm willing to pay my share to have everybody else have health coverage. I'm okay with that. And I think a lot of people are. So that's not being brought up, and it's been a terrible and disgusting uh, thing to watch it kind of disappear and go away, piece by piece, because the insurance companies out there, big pharma, they still have a big grasp and a big hold, and they're pulling the strings of our legislators for sure, and everybody knows that. And then in regards to wars, we can't keep manufacturing these wars. We can't keep manufacturing and orchestrating and instigating and putting our 2 cents in on other people's issues. When we say it's for America's interest, it's usually for the petrodollar, and everybody knows that. And everybody that's been paying attention really knows that. We can't keep um, having children be brought up without the proper pre-K health care, all the way up through college, having free tuition for everybody, which a lot of people out on the left and the right definitely don't want to touch at all, because there's big institutions, there's banks that provide those loans, and like bringing those people into hundreds and like tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt, which is pretty bad and pretty terrible, but it's still happening to this day. There are also other issues that are definitely probably uh, very important, which is a living wage, uh, gender equality, LGBT rights. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but nothing has happened with the two parties that are in right now. That is my point. That is my biggest point. That is the most important point. And that is the problem with what we are all facing constantly. Now, I know people, um, let me change direction just a little bit here in regards to who's supporting who out there. Okay, so Pompano or Pimpano or Pimpano or what the heck is that guy's name? Um, what is his name? Mike Pompeo, who is a CIA director, which for some reason we always got to stay close to the CIA. It's the only people that know how to take care of our country, supposedly. Uh, um, he's been voted in. Of course, Joe Manchin voted him in. Of course, Joe Manchin was all over that stevia red economics. Just let you know, Joe Manchin definitely gave him the nod to become, and Pompeo definitely is one of those guys that's going to push war. And what's really sad, and he's one of the orchestra. He's part of it. He's part of this giant, ugly mecha Godzilla, just disgusting group of people that just continue to feed into the war economy. And it's really sad that Rand Paul also at the last minute got a phone call by Donald Trump. And this is where I'm guessing this how this conversation went. Rand, I'm telling you, I have no control over this, bro. This is really bad. I'm asking for your support only because if I don't do it, they're going to kill me and everything I own. And they are the people that I'm talking about. We're talking about, if you look up Susie Dawson, Elizabeth Leah Voss, if you look up Caitlin Johnston, if you look up a lot of others, there's a few other, Sane Progressive, definitely come back sane, take a vacation, and then come back, take a vacation and come back. But what's sad is a lot of libertarians that believed in Rand Paul, and there's a lot of you out there, he just pissed on you. He just shit on you. Because Pompeo is a warmonger. He is definitely connected to the MI6. He's part of the CIA. And Rand Paul broke. So if you're thinking the libertarians are the party to go with, right? Keep going, because there's your leader right there succumbing or folding or taking it, bending over and taking it. So there is no other party, in my professional opinion, out there that isn't beheld or influenced or scared or colluding with or uh, basically in bed with, big pharma, big coal, big oil, uh, 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 big Silicon Valley, big insurance, um, and the banks and all these others that fully and completely continue to influence our legislators as well as our judiciaries, the judges and stuff out there, Supreme Court, and our executives, mayors, governors, presidents. So, oh, and the biggest thing that needs to happen, which nobody's ever talking about, is getting money completely out of politics. The Greens want that. The Greens do not want money in politics. They want to work like in the DMV, and they want to sit and do their job, and they just want to make sure that they're taking care of the people. It shouldn't be the way it is. When you go to a city council meeting, right? If you go to a city council meeting and you see these city council members sitting way up high over everybody else, that's not the way it should be. It should be the other way around. Okay. What I'm really trying to tell you is very simple. So let's look at a theater, right? Uh, Acting, a stage, right? Okay, so theater, acting, stage. Let's show you some images. Right now, these are stupid images, right? Uh, Here's a good picture right here. Okay, and this is Stadium General 2000. Where is this? Some stadium somewhere. And the reason why I'm showing you this is these people are meant to perform for us. Okay, they are meant to do our bidding, as we are the people that should have absolute and full control over them. They should provide the. It is a fucking dog and pony show, honestly. But we should be looking down at them on the stage. They should be performing and doing our job for them. It shouldn't be. Let's just go to like a city council meeting, right? City council meeting. I spelled that wrong, of course. All right. So this is how they sit, right? They're way up here, high on their chairs, right? Above everybody else, high up high. They They don't have to stand like everybody else. They like six people that have their gripes and their problems. They come up and they have to stand in front of these people. This is wrong. This is not the way it should be. These people should be at either eye level, would be best. This one is a little better. This one is a little better. Where's this one? This is, of course, this is in Boulder City. This is Colorado. I don't know if you guys understand the marketing aspect of this or the psyche of this, but when you're sitting above people, your decisions change. The way you conduct yourself changes. Um, it's really, of course, that's Boulder, Colorado, right? These people are pretty much at eye level too. That's good. Here's another one, pretty much at eye level. That's the way it should be. Here's one that's somewhat closer. That's the way it should be, right? So there are some city council members and meetings that are just like, I don't know what this is about. This one right here. So this guy, oh shit. This piece of, oh, you know who this is? This is, what's his freaking name? Um, God, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. But he's a piece of crap in Chicago. It'll come to me. But what I'm really getting to is the people that control. Oh wait, here's somebody pissed off, right? Look at that. Damn motherfucker! What's up? You know, stuff has got to stop. I guess they were just talking about the Sacramento Kings. I don't know. Here's what's really interesting. Here's what I find completely and totally interesting. What's in it? Oh, you know what's really interesting is I think my bell got turned off. What is going on here? Let me see now. Let me see what's happening. There could be something more than I think or know what's going on. There could be something devilishly wrong with my channel while nobody's showing up. This could be. I guess the bell isn't ringing. Okay, so that's very interesting. I usually have a few people that'll jump on here, and they will definitely come in like immediately. I think, and this has happened. Maybe there's something they're doing or something's going on that's pretty heavy duty. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a little concerned. So here's what the biggest problem that I'm seeing in regards to uh, the government, and I don't hate the government. I don't dislike the government. I think the government is made to provide was supposed to be there to pick up the pieces that all of us can't do because society got bigger. There were more people. Were farmers. People were ranchers. People were uh, had their trades. There were, and then all of a sudden there's transportation, and then there's engineering, and things just moved on, and the industries grew where they couldn't really. They were more focused on the capitalistic side of life, and basically just trying to build their own wealth, which is fine. Which is always fine. It's fine to build your own wealth, but I do believe you need to give back a little bit. In many ways now more than ever. But so what happens is these people that are. I wonder if this is working properly. Let's see if this is very strange. Wait, hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, sorry that was off. Hey, I got a question for you, Snark. Real quick, since you're here. Did you notice the bell going off on your, or did you get a notice at all?
No, and I can't on the um, on YouTube. I do not see that you're live yet, even here. So
What?
Have you started it on YouTube?
Yeah, it says live stream right now. I can show you the.
Live-
I'll show you what it looks like. This is.
I know. I'm going to refresh.
I wonder if something happened where they turned some. We got one person. I'm watching. Do you
I
see
came
that?
in with a link from Twitter, not the link from YouTube.
Let me see if. Let me go look and see my link from YouTube to see if it's even there. I'm not even showing that I'm going. This is very strange. This is very strange. Yeah. What is happening? Can you figure this out?
Um, I hope you're not banned.
I'm banned. Would that be the case?
Um,
That
what
that
does YouTube give you any kind of indication that you're down?
new camera. Hold on. What is this? Oh shit. Allow. No 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 no. Back. Crap. Ah shit. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out why this is. It's showing that I'm on here. This is very odd. I wonder what's going on. How would I be able to find out? I haven't gotten any notices. Would it be a notice here or something? Or
Um,
no? Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at so you can see. Would it be a notice over here in this thing? Would it be all here or something? Or
I was thinking to be in the my channel part.
my channel part. Let's go look over there. Uh, oh no. Let's go back here. Let's go to my channel. Let's go to. I don't see anything that says anything. And then
Okay.
I don't see any warning. I haven't received anything. I can check my email. I got to get off here. I don't want people to see my email.
Why don't you restart YouTube?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. No. I can do. You can still stay here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just restart the YouTube and see what happens. Maybe it didn't do it right. So I'm going to go off of here. So let's see what happens. All right, so howdy and aloha, everybody. This is James with Monotalk. We're having a couple of difficulties. I do hope that you can hear me and see me. I don't know if this is working properly. We're having a couple of issues with the streaming. So it's showing. Let me see if I can see it um, in here. I don't know if it's quick or if it takes a while.
Yeah, I'm thinking there might be some lag, but
Yeah, lag, but it would have been on, I think, by now. Yeah, and I'm not showing me in the over here either. This is very strange. Uh, my channel. Maybe I need to start all the way over.
whatever you need. Yeah.
I'm just gonna just close everything and just start it over.
All
Not
right.
this, not where we're on though. But I'm gonna totally get out of Chrome. I'm gonna stop the